We felt that it was very important to make Space Out available for the public before the circuit breaker started.
We managed to bring out a working prototype in less than 2 months.
Data science requires us to think out of the box.
I need fast help with all this math stuff.
You can ask him tonight. He's still at the job site now.
Okay. Mommy, God told us that he's downstairs already.
Tell him he'll be down in 5 minutes.
We always knew that for the digitally excluded, we needed something that's simple. And ironically, they are the most vulnerable as well to the current pandemic situation. One of the key objectives was to develop something that's very simple, that, the responsibility of the citizen is, in fact, just to go and collect the token and then just to carry around with him or her wherever she goes. That was a big challenge, the privacy or security features that has to be inbuilt to the product. We had a hackathon whereby we invited tech know-how members of public to come in, and in fact there was a tear-down session of the token itself. They were allowed to bring in tools to look into the device. When they were tearing it apart, it felt like literally breaking your heart. But then again, we knew this is for a good reason and we didn't have anything to hide. It was a challenging time, but it gave us an opportunity to develop and showcase the skill set of our team. It includes mechanical design of the electronics, and then there's a firmware. You had to bring in all this multidisciplinary engineering together to develop something that's known as today the Trace Together token.
So I have to carve
Any
out
cravings?
fast food.
Oi. Anywhere we can get food the fastest. For sure there's a lunch crowd now.
Okay.
You can get groceries also.
Okay, yeah.
Do it, yeah. I think you do.
Data do not come in just figures or in graphs. It can come as a map. Space Out is an interactive map-based website that provides real-time information on the crowd level status in spaces. It also promotes safe distancing measures in the midst of COVID-19 situation. We actually took into account to make the website modular. This enables us to update Space Out with more outlets and activity types in a seamless manner. As the data comes in different formats from different partners, we also have to find ways to fuse, transform, and harmonize the data into what users could easily see on Space Out. As we roll out improvements to the platform, multilingual support were added to encourage greater inclusivity.
So nice to be out.
Yeah.
Just so stressed at home. How in the world did we survive the circuit breaker?
I don't know. Paz held up at the job site. I wish his work didn't take him out the house.
He does his swab test regularly. Don't worry so much, yeah?
Today we have a new case over here and it's in contact. We will call in to support the contact tracing center. That's where I saw opportunity for science and technology to be applied to accelerate the linking and cluster identification. The biggest challenge was not the volume, but it's actually data quality. It's like a dump of books that is laid down in the corner. And my job is to organize all the books into the shelf like what a librarian would do. So when people ask the question, you know where to search. As you pull out the book, the answer is there. This is where we work very closely with our MOH and SAF counterparts to ensure that the data is cleaned upstream before it gets ingested into the system for processing. The most significant highlight was when we had our first minimum viable product. To convince our stakeholders of accuracy and reliability of the system and data, we performed a demonstration that established a connection between several cases that were being recorded at Marina Bay Sands. So we entered Marina Bay Sands to our system, and voila, we found a new cluster that wasn't previously identified. And immediately they gained a lot of confidence in our system. Data science requires us to have a fresh perspective, to try things out, to fail fast. And once you know something don't work, you adapt from there and move on.
Engineering and technology are tools which can be used to empower people to improve the quality of their lives.
You must always be open to trying different ways of doing things, and you need to have courage.
A virus in that nature will travel.
The cases were increasing day by day, but the hundreds and over 1,000 a day.
The water that we pour down the sink or the waste we flush down, it all has a clue towards fighting COVID-19.